Okay, story time about how this dude invited me on a road trip to ATL just to not talk to me or spend time with me whatsoever. So just to make it clear, this not no dude that I just decided to up and go out of town with, baby. This is somebody I've been knowing since elementary school, who I was comfortable enough to go with, considering the fact that I've been talking to him every day, and we was on that, like, yeah. So boom, the day of the trip, he texts me. He like, okay, my sister is finna come get you. Be ready. So I'm like, okay, cool. The sister pull up. She's with the brother's girlfriend as well. I'm gonna call them Minnie and Daisy. So Minnie and Daisy introduced themselves. I introduced myself. They asked me, did I smoke? Baby, I don't never turn down a wood. Are you cool? Don't never turn down a wood. So we smoking, listen to music. We pull up to them where they at getting a haircut. He comes out. He didn't give me a hug or nothing. He ain't really say too much to me for real. Like, he wasn't acting like that he really like, he was happy to see me or nothing like that, I wouldn't say. But he's always on the road, always going out of town. So he had told me he wanted me to start, like, going, you feel me, going with him. But it didn't seem like that he was happy to see me, so, yeah. So anyway, cool, we finna get on the road. Mind you, I used to live in ATL, so I know my way around. It's like, okay, cool, y'all never been here before. I can tell y'all exactly where to go, what food places to go to, all of that. So yeah. So we had to get an Airbnb. They didn't have no Airbnb account, I don't think so. I was looking for the Airbnb, so I found an Airbnb, Jonesboro, 5 bedrooms. Cool, ducked off. So we end up getting to ATL probably around 11 o'clock. And mind you, throughout the whole trip, throughout the whole drive, gas station we stopped at, he never asked me if I wanted nothing at the gas station. I don't know what type of niggas y'all be fucking with, but no nigga has ever not asked me did I want anything at the gas station anytime we stop. No nigga has ever asked me am I not hungry or anything like that. So I was just confused, baby. I was confused. And he wasn't really like affectionate towards me or nothing like that. Like, I'm a very affectionate person. I love affection. So that bothered me as well. But the problems didn't start right then and there. So we get to the Airbnb. We're not able to get in. The host not answering. The check-in said 12 a.m. We end up getting there at like 12 a.m. So we was just confused. We was angry because it's like, bro, where are we about to sleep at? So we end up finding a hotel. Couldn't get into a hotel because the girl who was 21 that could get to the hotel, she didn't have no debit card or credit card with her name on it that matched the ID. So I ended up finding a hotel that we could go to, and you know, that saved everything because I was not trying to sleep in a car. Okay. So boom, I get in the shower, he get in the shower, we watching TV, you feel me, we laid up or whatever. Yeah. After that, next morning comes up, you feel me, we getting dressed, we headed to the Airbnb so we can go pick our rooms and do what we need to do to head out. So after everybody's ready and we get in on the road to figure out where we about to go, I guess they decided that they was going to Lenox Mall. Okay. You live in Atlanta, you're not about to go to no Lenox Mall. Go there for what? You're not really going to the mall unless you're trying to really get something specific, or you're trying to get something you can't order online, which was not the case at all. We went to Lenox Mall for 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours and did nothing. 2 to 3 hours and walked around. 2 to 3 hours and window shop. But mind you, they tourists. They never been here before, so it's like, okay, cool. Anyways, tap back in with me for part 2. Yeah. Part 2 on how this nigga went from licking my butt to us not speaking the whole trip. So after we leave Lenox Mall, we go to Atlantic Station to go to the Museum of Illusions. Never been there before, but it was cool. 5 out of 10. It wasn't really no museum how I thought it was gonna be, but you know, it's not my cup of tea. But mind you, this is not my trip. I wouldn't have gone here if I went to Atlanta by myself. But it's okay. It's not my trip. So after we leave from there, they hungry. They see a seafood place, Angry Crab. Never heard of it. But okay, child. And they was saying they wanted to go to the club. Baby, you could have went to Juicy Seafood. So we goes in there. It's empty. It stink a little bit. But whatever. We sit down, get our menus. I ordered me some salmon with some rice and some vegetables. The vegetables they had was broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, which I did not want for real. Because, like, where is the asparagus? Why do y'all have me in this establishment? But okay. I really wanted to go to some, like, real food spots. And I gave them a list of food places, like the hot spots, the food spots in the hood. But fuck my list. Which is cool. It's not my trip. I'm just tagging along with this man. So my food come out, rice, salmon, vegetables. Wasn't seasoned or nothing. It was nasty. They gave me some garlic butter sauce to put over it. I put it over there. It was nasty. Then I seen hair on my food. So at this point, I'm irritated because I'm hungry. And it's hair on my food. And you already got me in this establishment that I don't want to be in. So after I see the hair on my food, I gets up, I go to the waiter, I'm like, it's hair on my food, I don't want this no more. I go back to the table, so I'm like, I'm about to go get me some food because I'm not about to sit here and watch y'all eat. Me personally, I feel like once I said I'm about to go get me some food, that nigga should have got his ass up and went with me to go get me some food. That's just me personally. Now, this was not my man. We was talking, telling each other we love each other, so I expect you to do I love you shit. You letting me go get my food by myself with my phone dead, and you just sit down with everybody else and leave me by myself, that's not I love you shit. So, clock it. So, anyways, after I get my food and I go to AT&T and charge my phone, he calls me. He like, where you at? Tell him where I'm at. They come get me. So now we on our way to Andretti. At this point, I'm already irritated hearing my food. This nigga being weird. At this point, I'm off it. It really don't have nothing to do with everybody else on the trip. It's just that nigga. It's just goofy. Minnie, Daisy, and Donald have nothing to do with it. So we get to Andretti. So I goes in there first, use the bathroom. I see people I know, so I leave Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Because at this point, I don't even want to be around you. So, yeah. So he ended up texting me. He like, are you staying with them or are you coming with us? I'm like, I'm staying with them. I'm staying with them, baby. So the whole time, hours apart, we're hours apart, not seeing each other, have not called me, made sure I was straight, checked on me, checked in, nothing. It gave nothing, literally nothing. So I gets back from being outside. They at the Airbnb, knock on the door, they open the door. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. They ain't saying nothing to me. He ain't saying nothing to me. Everybody getting in the shower, getting ready for bed. He ain't saying nothing to me. He in and out the room, getting his stuff. He sleeps on the couch. And that's fine, because I ain't want to look at your ass anyway. So now it's the next day. I hear everybody up, getting ready. He texts me. He like, are you staying here? Mind you, we in the same house. This man keeps texting me. Okay. So I'm like, no, I'm going with my cousin. So after they leave, I get ready. And I leave. And I get to go doing me. Because, baby, one monkey don't stop no show. I'm going to have fun regardless. Now, I promise y'all, it goes downhill from here. Wait for part 3. Like, I promise this man done blew. All right. Yeah. Tap in with me, though. Okay, part 3 story time on how this dude invited me on a road trip to ATL just to treat me like I was his homie. Let's get into it. Y'all, I had made a mistake in part 2. Before he asked me, was I staying at the Airbnb, he texted me that morning because he had came in the room and asked me, did I have a charger? I acted like I was asleep because you have not said nothing to me this whole time, and now you're asking me for my charger. Nigga, fuck you. So he says, bro, what's your problem? I say, what you mean? He said, why you keep acting like that? I said, no. And then he said, and don't say how you acting. Motherfuckers know what they on. First of all, Mr. Sir, I have not done shit to you. Literally, I have not done shit to you. So I'm like, I'm just chilling, doing me for real. It ain't really nothing to say. And then he said, for sure, I'm not finna sit and explain common decencies to no grown-ass man. Like, I don't care. We too old to not have basic manners, basic respect, common decency. Like, what? I'm not... Take that up with your mammy. Is you cool? So after they leave and I leave, we out doing our own thing. Ain't check on each other, ain't text each other, ain't call each other. Nothing. Nothing. I gets back to the Airbnb. I come in, I say, hey, y'all, what y'all end up doing? Nobody says nothing but Donald, the brother. So Donald like, what's up? We went to Sandbox VR. So I'm like, oh, okay, tight. I goes in the room, and yeah, he ain't say nothing to me. I ain't say nothing to him. Nothing. So that night, everybody gets to celebrate in Donald's birthday. That's the whole reason that we're here. We're here for Donald because it's his birthday. So, like, I hear them out. They having drinking games and all that. And I'm in the room watching Tubi. So after a while, it gets quiet. Everybody goes to sleep. I'm up probably 3 in the morning. I'm like, now, I don't know. I start getting a little upset. I start getting more upset. So I text him at 3:28 in the morning, and I says this. I say, you wanted me to come with you for what? Just to say you got a bitch with you or something? I could have stayed home. Good thing I know my way around, or I would have been asked out. You the most inconsiderate, lamest nigga I ever met. Emotionally slow as hell is cool. I just can't wait to get the fuck from around your slow ass. That's what I said. So then he texts back. He says, now I'm slow. You so hell, boy. It's not my fault motherfuckers want to keep acting like they got a problem with shit. I let you be literally just like you want to be. What the fuck? If I knew you was going to act like that, I wouldn't have even asked you, right? But what the fuck? So, no, he said, what the fuck? But all right. So then I'm like, You literally the problem, but ho, I don't care. Best believe after this, bitch, I won't say nothing to you. Cause it's like, bro, motherfuckers be knowing what the fuck they be doing, man. I don't care what nobody's saying. So it's the next morning. I go speak to Daisy. And, you know, I'm just telling her, like, I'm not trying to come off as no bitch or nothing. Like, telling her, like, it don't have nothing to do with y'all. It's just him. So she like, yeah, we understand. So I'm like, okay, cool. So Daisy and Minnie, they had made breakfast for everybody or whatever. Mimosas. Everything was all cute. Okay, cool. So I go sit down. Everybody go sit down except Goofy. Goofy did not come to sit down. He came out, but he didn't come sit down at all. So after breakfast, I helped Daisy clear the table, put everything up or whatever, you know. So now everybody is getting ready to pack up so we can head back to our hometown. So as everybody's packing up, me and Minnie listening to music, and we having a conversation talking about our careers and whatnot. So everybody gets all their stuff into the car. We get ready to get on the road and do this 8-hour drive. Mind you, it's an 8-hour drive back to Indianapolis. So, yeah. Now, stay tuned for part 4. Part 4 will be the last and final part. Stay tuned so you can see how Minnie and Daisy end up being weird, how Goofy remains to be Goofy, and how Donald was just Donald. Okay, clock it. Tap in with me. Make sure you like and share all of that. Thank you, babes. Okay, part 4. About how this dude left me in an Airbnb room by myself. I was sleeping alone. So at this point, we are in the car. Me, Daisy, and Donald is in the back seat. Minnie and Goofy is in the front seat. So we drive in, listening to music. Somebody sparks a blunt. I got left out the rotation. But it's like, I'm not even tripping. I'm not a fiend. Like, it's never nothing. But that just goes to show, like, it's tension. Because ain't no way Mickey Mouse Clubhouse just let me out their rotation. Like, y'all can see in y'all goofy-ass rotation. I don't give a motherfucking fuck, bitch. But it was just weird to me because it's like we was all smoking before, but now I'm getting left out your rotation. Bet. So I'm in out of sleep. A couple hours go by. So I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I should talk to him. Because at this point, I've calmed down. I'm ready to say things respectfully. I'm ready to talk like an adult. I like scoot up a little bit and I goes to him. I'm like, so you want shit to end like this? Like this how you want shit to end? He like, is this how you want it to end? And he goes to say that basically I've been antisocial. I've been trying to act antisocial and I've been being weird and this, that. How have I been antisocial? I've literally been talking to Minnie and Daisy. Only time I wasn't talking to Minnie and Daisy was when you was around Minnie and Daisy because I didn't want to be around you. And you also didn't want to be around me because, like, you slept in a different room. You slept on the couch. Then you slept in a different room. Then you ain't even sit down at the table. So, like, yeah. So we just going back and forth saying, like, basically I'm saying how I feel. And he's disregarding it. He's disregarding everything that I'm saying. Like, basically, like, he's saying, like, how you feel is wrong. And it's like, you really can't tell me how I feel is wrong because these are my feelings. So he just further, like, escalates things, trying to get everybody else in the conversation. And it's like, I was trying to have a conversation with just you. Even though we in a car, this still have nothing to do with him. But he proceeds, he started asking Donald questions and this, that, and Donald agreeing with him. I don't give a fuck what Donald got to say. Donald was treating Daisy wrong too, in my opinion, but it's not my relationship. So at this point, I'm just like, that's why I really didn't say nothing before, because it's like, I know that you just gonna deflect and try to make me feel like I'm tripping. That's what dudes do. Won't be falling for it, Lukey. He almost had me though, I ain't gonna lie, he almost had me. So we had stopped at a gas station. Me and him is in the gas station bathroom further talking about shit. And when we leave out the gas station, he literally let the door close on me. Laugh with me before I cry. So now we getting closer to Indianapolis. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm never speaking to him again. So we finally make it to my house. And I get out the car, get my stuff out the trunk. He right there. He like, bye, or I don't forgot what he said. I don't know. I said later, and I walked off and went in the house. He called me the next day. He called me, tried to do a little fake checkup conversation, whatever. The conversation was real dry. I was just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. I'm chilling. All right. But we have not spoken since. He had liked my Facebook story. We're not friends on Facebook. But yeah. So guys, that's all for this story time. Make sure you follow me if you like this story time. I got more coming for you guys because people be doing me crazy. So it's time to start talking about these motherfuckers. Like,
now let me tell y'all something. Life got a funny way of showing you who really for you and who just riding along for the ride. This right here, this ain't just some story about Atlanta. Nah, baby. This one's about energy, respect, and learning your worth when somebody try to play small with you. See, this young lady been knowing this man since back in the day. I'm talking elementary school days. Been talking every day, laughing, flirting, feeling like something real was brewing. So when he said, "Come take this trip with me," she packed her bags, heart full, thinking she bout to make memories. But once the wheels hit that highway, that man switched up like the weather. Didn't hug her, didn't smile, didn't check if she ate, just silence. And sometimes, silence tell you everything you need to know. Now, she still held it down. Found the Airbnb, found the hotel when plans fell through, steady keeping things together, even when nobody checked on her. 'Cause that's what real hearts do. They nurture, even when they ain't being nurtured back. But somewhere in between that bad seafood, that dry energy, and them quiet car rides, she started seeing the truth. And that truth said, "This man don't move with love like I do." See, he called her the problem. But real ones know, when you speak your piece, the wrong people gon' call it attitude. When you got standards, the lazy ones gon' call it pressure. And when you love loud, the cold ones gon' call it too much. But listen here, ain't nothing wrong with demanding the same energy you give. By the time that road trip ended, she wasn't bitter. She was free, 'cause she realized something powerful. Comfort don't mean connection, and history don't mean loyalty. Sometimes God can put you on a long road, surrounded by people, just to show you that the one person you really needed to ride with was you. So the next time somebody make you feel unseen, the next time your energy get quiet around people who don't pour back, don't trip, baby. That's just the universe clearing the back seat. Keep your heart open, keep your peace sacred, and never forget, losing people ain't always loss. Sometimes it's direction. This been Ganny Stories. Stories from the streets, told with soul.